So I just want to hear your voice. Check in with me. You're like,
I'm okay. All right, I'm gonna. You can call me tomorrow, okay?
love to hear from you.
Alrighty.
You too.
I miss you too.
Have a good night.
You too. Good night.
These females are so fucking trifling, dog. You know damn well you didn't have to answer the phone. You could have waited till after. But you gon' Hey, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on at first. Until I seen that motherfucker shoot on her face. I feel bad for that boy on the other end of that line. He finna be so hurt if he finds out. He might not ever find out. That nigga said, have a good evening. Oh, she's having a great evening. It just goes to show, females don't like the good nigga. You could tell by the way he was talking to her, he a good nigga. They want Tyrone for real. The nigga that's not answering the phone. The nigga that's ignoring them. The nigga that's getting them into all type of bullshit. The nigga that's coming on their face while you on the phone.
How long have y'all been together?
Year and a half.
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
Do y'all trust each other 100%?
But yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we test that theory?
Yeah.
Swap phones? Gonna go through Snapchat? It's her phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we gonna swipe over. Who's Cody?
That's me. That's me.
Okay. Trevor. A new streak?
Yeah.
He was trying to come see you?
Huh?
He said, what you doing tonight?
Oh, no.
You trying to link with him?
Oh, I see. Yeah, she trying to link.
You trying to link with him?
She trying to link.
I got you, man. That's why I do this, man. Stay blessed.
I'm single as of yesterday.
So you had a man before yesterday?
For 2 years. I'm not gonna lie, I got a dick appointment coming.
Well, who?
My best friend.
You were friends with this guy while you were dating your boyfriend?
I've been friends with him before I knew my ex, I guess now.
I'm so disappointed in you, though.
Why?
You're going to go your best friend a day after breaking up with your boyfriend. That means you wanted to your best friend while you were dating your boyfriend.
It's kind of more complicated, like...
Alright, I'm gonna be brutally honest right now. The reason modern dating is so bad right now is because of men. Men simping over these women. Look, I'm not talking about the guys who just treat their women really well. I'm talking about the guys who are giving their time, energy, effort, money, resources, giving validation to these girls who don't fucking deserve it. Who are doing nothing to earn it. But she's a pretty face. And it makes you feel good. Because you have a little bit of access to a pretty girl. So you can tell all your friends, like, yeah, we talk all the time. But yet she's going and screwing somebody else. And then a guy comes along and actually requires something out of her. Requires her to put in effort. And what does she do? She runs. Why shouldn't she? She already has 10 dudes simping over her, waiting to buy her nails. Begging her to wine and dine her. 100 messages on that selfie she posted. And you're right there with them. Stop being a number. Be different. You don't give free validation to somebody who doesn't earn it. Give your fucking time and energy and effort into somebody who's going to match it. Simple as that.
Modern dating and feminism are like trying to mix oil and water. They just don't blend. It's akin to attempting a peaceful picnic while surrounded by a swarm of bees or trying to dance gracefully in a minefield. Disaster is inevitable. Regrettably, in the current year, that disaster has unfolded. Feminism instructs women to embrace spite, pass judgment on men, dwell in a dreamland of self-obsession, and seek revenge, all under the guise of being fierce, equal, and valued. If a man expresses preferences, he's branded a bigot, while a woman with preferences is merely upholding standards. This two-faced nature of feminism, initiated and supported by men, is like a double-edged dagger. Advocating for equality and then using it to attack others comes at a cost. People will disengage. That's the consequence of meddling with feminism. So who's to blame for wrecking modern dating? Some point fingers at feminism for doing the dirty work. But before casting judgment, let's explore the root cause. The entire dating scene deteriorated because society burdened men with the responsibility of making the moves, footing the bill, and ensuring everyone is content. Meanwhile, women wielded control in the social and romantic arena. They didn't have to initiate the first move because of fear. They didn't have to contribute financially on dates or commit fully. In fact, they didn't even have to go out with the same guy again. Moreover, they faced fewer expectations than men. Just be pleasant, look good, and exhibit some ambition, and most men would be willing to make it work without further scrutiny. Modern dating is a tough game for men. The expectations are sky high. We need to meet specific height requirements, have the right physique, be financially well off, look attractive, be humorous, tough yet sensitive, and smart without being judgmental. And that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what women expect. Society has leaned towards pampering women, with men shouldering the responsibility of building and protecting everything, while women enjoy the perks. Most major tech and science breakthroughs, mostly achieved by men. Law enforcement and military roles, primarily occupied by men until they had to lower standards to include women. Those demanding and risky jobs essential for smooth operations, you guessed it, mainly performed by men. Due to these dynamics, women harbor unrealistically high expectations for men and life in general. This sense of entitlement has given rise to the feminist movement, particularly the third wave and intersectional feminism, which propagate the idea of a secret society of men, the patriarchy, keeping women oppressed. Supposedly, this patriarchy is responsible for slashing their pay and rights. However, the reality is different. In the Western world, women often have more rights than men, and sometimes they receive lighter consequences for similar transgressions. The gender pay gap is not a result of women being paid less for the same work. Rather, it stems from factors such as working fewer hours, taking more time off, and avoiding high-risk, high-paying jobs. Still, women demand equal pay, emphasizing feelings over facts, contributing to their heightened emotional responses compared to men. But let's circle back to the initial question. It wasn't feminism that disrupted dating. It was the women themselves. Feminism merely handed them a weapon to amplify their existing high standards and expectations. Women had these standards in place, and feminism provided a justification to uphold them. However, now they're witnessing the repercussions. Feminism, initiated and promoted by men, is akin to a boomerang effect. Advocating for equality and then using it to target others results in them bouncing away. That's the consequence of meddling with feminism. When a guy displays arrogance or rudeness towards girls, he's branded an incel. In contrast, if a girl exhibits similar behavior, she's considered strong or confident. If a man's job isn't top-notch or he lacks a fancy car, he's labeled a loser, while a girl in the same situation is viewed as working on herself. This creates a significant obstacle for relationships. The realization is dawning on girls that, on average, men bring more to the table. Men are taught to be tough, stable, financially secure, and hardworking, while women are taught to find and keep such a man by being sweet, attractive, classy, nurturing, and taking care of domestic responsibilities. However, feminism introduces the notion of nabbing such a guy, but keeping him in check by making him feel guilty for being part of the patriarchy. Reality is starting to set in. Men are discovering they can be genuinely happy without a wife, thanks to their accomplishments. Consequently, they're stepping back from the dating scene. On the other hand, girls seem to thrive when they have family and relationships. It's ingrained in their DNA. However, feminism instructs them to ignore these instincts and focus on work, emulating men. For them, it leads to burnout. Yet it's oddly labeled as empowering, as if being exhausted, miserable, and childless is synonymous with empowerment for women. In conclusion, feminism isn't the root cause, it's more of a consequence. Women disrupted the dating scene long before feminism came into the picture. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, And don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership. You can also support through PayPal link in the description. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.